what are the foundational level 1 skills you need to become a sufficient crypto user? And then what does level 2 or level 3 look like? Well, this is by no means a definitive list. And I want to be clear, this is arbitrary. This is not like a standard. This is some of my personal standards for what I would teach somebody. 0 to 60, here's a firm foundation. And before I share this, we have many free resources you can explore in the Rise Up community at the link in my bio. Join the Discord. The audacity. Anyway, as I was saying, if you want to become a level 1 user, the things you need to know are how to, first you need to understand what blockchain is, I think, and why it matters. You should know, if Jerome doesn't get over to aisle 14 and they have to make another announcement, I'm going to throw this phone. Okay. You need to know how to buy, sell, send, receive, and most importantly, store your crypto safely. You should know about custodial and non-custodial wallets. You should know about hot and cold wallets. You should understand private and public keys. Generally speaking, the architecture of a blockchain, how it's set up and how it works, how information is stored, sent, and retrieved there. You should also know common scams and how to avoid them. You should know how to do some basic DeFi stuff, swapping cryptocurrency, using cryptocurrency tokens on different networks, understanding the different types of tokens, non-fungible, semi-fungible tokens. You should understand how to use bridges, and you should be familiar with different DeFi things, staking, lending, how to navigate those kinds of protocols safely, because if you're doing crypto stuff, you're going to be doing that all the time. And then I also think you should have some historical context for the industry, some acumen about like where it's been, in order to understand where it might be going, to do your research, which everyone's always saying, more effectively, to become a more self-sufficient investor, or just user if you're not an investor. If you are an investor, you should have some understanding of how to build a portfolio. How do you go about building conviction in a world where 10,000 tokens are launched today and most of them are absolute shit? And then, how can you revise that? How can you check in with yourself? How can you profitably enter crypto positions? How can you pivot or cut your losses? All of these things are like the foundational stuff that puts you at level 1. When you can do this, you graduate level 1. Level 2, level 3, that's more like you've got a specific niche in crypto and you're interested in exploring it as a builder, as a consumer, as a power user. Maybe you're really into decentralized social media. You're issuing co-apps and giving out NFTs for events you attend. Maybe you're attending crypto conferences. Maybe you're creating content. Maybe you are starting to intern or build a protocol or write a newsletter or something like that. You are stepping into an active role in the industry. And level 3 is like, you work here. I would say. And there are levels beyond that, obviously. Vitalik is like a level 10 crypto guy. Satoshi is level 99 or 100. You know what I mean? And if